Funny Bones, the game for people who love to laugh.
What's new under the sun? Malibu Barbie.
She's Mattel's super new suntanned Barbie.
Barbie's got a golden tan now.
G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe, fighting man from head to toe, on the land, on the sea, in the air.
G.I. Joe attack!
What we did in the past, most recently, was a World War I exhibit where we talked about World War I and propaganda in the United States, and that was not a happy, lighthearted exhibit. So we wanted something to kind of switch gears and help our audience have a little bit more of a joyful experience here at the museum.
What is it up in the sky? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superman! Yes, sir, kids, a real flying Superman that can be yours.
There's a lot of different forms of play from our childhood, and that was one of the curatorial things that we did, is instead of doing an exhibit where we focused upon just the different types of toys and showing the different types of toys. We all kind of remember that, you know, and we've seen a lot of toy exhibits, right? So what we decided to do instead was to focus on the different forms of play. And with that, it's what prompts the nostalgia. And so when we think about our favorite toys, why was that toy our favorite toy? What was the surrounding context behind why we wanted to play with that toy? If our favorite toy was our bicycle, was it because we were able to get outside and ride around and have some sort of autonomy?
Beautiful Chrissy has beautiful hair that grows.
If our favorite toy was our doll set, or some dolls and a tea set, was that because we got to be able to have imaginative, creative play and interaction and start playing make-believe. So it was really focusing on the context of the toys and what types of toys they are. So with that, we have imagination toys, and those are the toys like pots and pans that became a drum, or a stick that became a sword. Sometimes that's the most fun, was building a pillow fort and playing with the other toys in it. Some toys are action toys, so like I mentioned, getting out and about, playing ball or playing on your bicycle, or a pogo stick, which I don't think I've ever tried.
Mama played with that when she was tiny.
Then there's things like amusement. So those are those little toys that, you know, maybe a parent or somebody would give you, and it would just amuse you for a short time. It wasn't something you could maybe learn from or learn a new technique or play a game with, but it was something that kept you occupied. And that was kind of an important, fun thing to do too.
Hey, I've got some presents.
Curators can do a lot of different things. In this particular role, I am in charge of designing the exhibit. So we kind of want it to lift up a little so people can get their fingers under there. I work with the curator of collections as well as the curator of education for the other components. So these ones are going to go over here. One of the gentlemen, and I don't remember his exact line, but it was something along the lines of the threshold between you now, your adulthood and your childhood is a very easy line to cross back and forth. And it made me think about how, you know, even as adults, we really are so close to those memories, but you're so busy in your adult life that sometimes we forget about what it's like to play or to be a child and to have those experiences. And so I'm really hoping that people find this an easy way to transition to that, those parts of their past and you know, hopefully think about something they maybe haven't thought about in a while.